What's going on, guys? My name is Citizen, and welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. So, the official patch notes for Season 3 are finally live. I've heard whispers that this is extremely bad. Let's see if it has any merit or if people are just, taking this and running with it, okay? So, let's see right here. So we got version 1.3 features balance adjustments and bug fixes. Will be rolled out, of course, once it is updated. Okay, so starting off with the buffs: Trunks, Cooler, Deborah, Crash, and Art of Teak. Okay. Oh dear lord. Oh dear lord. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Super Saiyan Trunks, teen. So skill 2, Vanish Strike. The cooldown has been decreased from 12 to 10 seconds, so you'll be able to use it a little bit faster. Burning attack cooldown decreased from 9 to 8, so that really kind of doesn't do anything. Of what Trunks needs is more health. Don't know how much, but just again, the survivability, just Trunks is so squishy. In the hands of a good player, he can be like, whoo, like the assassin that he is. But to like the average player, he can get caught really quick, really easily. Let's see, Cooler, final form, the Destruction Ray. Cooldown decreased from 6 to 5 seconds. Okay, so you'll be able to use it faster. Duration of continuous damage for Pillars of Fire increased. Oh. So the long DOT. Ooh, spicy. Okay. That's a big increase. Wow, okay. So 5 across the board. Damage interval of continuous damage decreased. Okay. Okay, so in it, like, it's a buff and nerf at the same time? Damage of continuous damage decreased for Pillars of Fire 100 to 50. So in exchange for how long the DOT lasts, the actual damage itself was nerfed by half. Okay. All right. Deborah. AoE range per level up increased from 0.3 to 0.4, so a 0.1% buff. Petrification buildup gauge for enemy heroes within AoE was decreased? Okay. Skill, Spear of Darkness. Cooldown is decreased so you can use it faster. The duration of no Vanish Step. You're able to use the Vanish Step at a faster rate now. Okay. I love the buffs and nerfs at the same time. Okay. Duration of movement speed boost effect when moving towards an enemy decreased. Movement speed boost effect when moving towards enemy heroes pierced by a spear amount adjusted. 75 to 50. When moving to the enemy adjusted. And so the first two got nerfed. And then Evil Flame. The I feel like the board got nerfed. The only buff that I'm looking at is, correct me if I'm wrong here, is the spear cooldown and the AoE range being increased by 0.1. But then there are nerfs with those buffs. What? Am I trolling here? Hold on. Um. Okay. Crash. Cooldown decreased from 60 to 45 seconds. Okay. Not bad, I guess. So you don't want to have to wait for a minute, but it doesn't matter because buns isn't a thing. I guess, to limit Vegeta, but it is what it is. Um, Divine combo card art. Oh no. Movement speed increased from 40 to 50%. Vanishing step cooldown recovery speed increased from 30 to 45%. Are we gonna say, is this a blue card meta? Season 1 was red, season 2 green. Is season 3 blue card, bro? Guardian Angel damage reduction increased from 20 to 25%. Okay, buff on a green card. I like it. Oh boy. Alrighty, let's see if they answer the uh boss flip meta. Okay. Meteor Hammer. Additional input effect of Kaioken changed from staggered to applies movement speed down? Okay, the stagger. I know it was just like half a second, but like, oh, that could make the difference between someone from vanishing in a team fight. But all right, cool. Movement speed, I guess. Kaioken stock 111. So this is going to force you to be smarter with your Kaioken, but now there's literally no point in upgrading Kaioken past 1. Okay. The increase of movement speed. Oh. Oh, so like okay, the movement speed you get when you upgrade Kaioken one time is 55, so it's 55, 80, and 120. So if you want movement speed, then upgrade Kaioken, but outside of that, the only one that got buffed was okay. All right. Oh boy. Yo, Spirit Bomb got. Oh, wow. Okay. Attack Spirit Bomb. The time until impact has increased by 0.5 seconds. So you'll have to launch the Spirit Bomb faster, but then at the same token, um actually that might hold on. Time until impact, so it goes down slower, which means that you can get a lot more damage off, but then again, the boss can get sniped prior if you're not careful. Distance before damage fall off has been decreased. Oh, so if you get kicked by Gohan or Vegeta, even just a little bit, like you need to be like on top of the boss and hope that they hit the boss with a kick rather than you. Oh lord. Okay. Duration after bomb impact reduced. So the trade-off, the bomb comes down slower, but the secondary the initial explosion is 0.5 seconds. Okay. Damage decrease. 500 damage. Okay, so this is just going to require testing of like timing wise. I don't think so with World King you can still do it, but you just got to play smarter. Okay. And learn the new instances. Okay. Kaioken additional input damage decreased. Oh, now that is a substantial nerf. Hold on, that's 700 points across the board. Yikes. So wait, whoa. Hold the phone. So with Kaioken, the initial damage, you got 200 extra damage for using Kaioken with the Spirit Bomb. And it dropped to 3,500 base, so just regular bomb and Kaioken. Additional input explosion. So the secondary explosion was dropped by 500. Okay, yeah, this is going to require some further testing. I don't know if this cancels boss flip meta, though, because it just means that you have to drain the boss's health a little faster. So if anything, it incentivizes for everybody to be in the pit to drain the boss faster. This is it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. I don't think that as a Goku player, I don't think that he's nerfed to the ground. But again, it's one of those things where we're gonna have to see, because remember, we thought the Meteor Hammer nerfs, oh, we're gonna kill the character outright, and then people just like, okay, well, we're not gonna really use Meteor Hammer, we're gonna use the Spirit Bomb. So now they have that same mechanic here, and the damage from Kame and Kaio for base hasn't really been affected except for the Spirit Bomb component. So we're gonna have to figure out what this means for Goku. I still think that he's gonna be a good character to use. I just think that you have to now play him smarter in boss pit. So the initial coming in zombie and throw, boom, probably is going to be out. You have to be in pit. You can still zombie and throw your thing. But I think it's going to be more of a timing thing more than ever. Daima got nerfed? His passive battle gear. The strike damage increase per 0.1 second decrease from 20 to 12. So his rush attack is trash now? Interesting. So we'll have to see. Oh. Oh. Oh, whoa! Lightning Swift has an additional cooldown of 6 seconds, which I feel like this was so uncalled for. Snowball got nerfed. That is massive, bro. 35 reduction. But your stacks are 5. I feel like that's still not gonna do anything. Build up. Oh, wow. Whoa, hold on. Cut in half. Your defense is cut in half. You get 15 now. Oh, wow, it's 15 now, and you have to kill 3 creeps. Oh, Lord. I don't. Here's my thing, brother. I'm gonna keep it a fat spade with y'all. Aside from like boss flip still probably being viable, bro, I'm kind of scared that team fight, like they kind of like are killing team fights, because now when you're team fighting, especially during boss, your team is going to be busy farming to get their build up stacks instead. Oh no. Solid barrier. Oh, I think this is healthy. I think, if you're a solid barrier enthusiast, like you're gonna be like, oh my god. I think that the barrier duration reduced from 2 to 1.5 seconds. There are like so many things where it's like, if I'm especially as a KO player, if I'm popping barriers, like that 2 seconds makes all the difference for their protection. But also, I also have been saved many a time from this. I think this is healthy for the state of the game. I think we were in a green card meta. I think that these defensive cards needed this, because this is going to shake things up. I like that, because it went from, oh, Super Snowball got nerfed. Okay, cool. Build up instead. And now they're like, okay, well, we don't want you to go back to Snowball, so let's nerf both Snowball and Build Up. Y'all got to find a new card. So I think it's still a toss-up of like, hey, it's a damn if you do, damn if you don't, either way. But this is going to be interesting. 5 stacks, 15 stacks, and then defense step, additional cooldown, so it takes longer to activate it, 4 seconds. Okay. That's fair. I think that's fair. Gotenks got an adjustment. So not a nerf, not a buff. What was the... I didn't even know that there was something wrong with him. Time between skill activation and until the donut is thrown down, 0.6, 0.5. So the donut will be faster. I like that. Super Ghost, cooldown increased? Bro, he got nerfed at the same time? Okay, so, but in exchange for the Ghost cooldown by a second, The field of vision, so the way in which they can attack, 5 to 7. Oh, that's actually going to be good for defense. The damage, but the damage was decreased, bro. But 35, oh man. Okay. Android 18, lightning step. Apply no skill / attacks effect removed? Huh? Why would you remove that? She wasn't even meta. Cooldown decrease. Oh, but in exchange, you can use it faster. Oh, Lord. Assault rush damage increase based on stacks. So their exchange is a 10, 15, 15, 10 increase on attack. So more damage, but the skill ability that made it viable. Oh, Lord. Okay. Divine combo card. Limit breaking jump. Activation conditions changed. While vanishing step is on cooldown before it ends. While vanishing step is on cooldown, 6 seconds. Bug fixes. Remain undetected if the hero was not detected. I kind of see what people are talking about with this all being trash. Okay. Improvements, Gexen rules. If the targeted God of Destruction is KO'd while charging a Gexen burst or after charging it before it deals damage, Gexen burst will now be interrupted and the stock will not be... Thank you. I thought it was so dumb when a teammate beats me because they have a faster Gexen charge, but then I lose a whole ability that could be used in a team fight, and then I get wiped because my abilities were on cooldown. That finally a W. Oh wow, and it was at the end. Matchmaking. Changed matchmaking to reduce the likelihood of being matched with the same party twice in a row. This is healthy. Because it is mad annoying, especially if you got desecrated and then you mash into them again. That is now going to hopefully be rectified, but we'll have to actually see, because watch, like, we get into the game and you still match with the same 10 people in a row because, well, those are the only people that are playing the game currently. Change the number of battle participants from a fixed 8 players to 4 to 8 players. So this is for custom battle. The battle starts with teams have... Okay, so faster testing, so I don't need a whole lobby of players. That's nice. Okay. And then that's just user data. Okay, so a lot, and I mean a lot, of interesting tidbits of information here. I think the losers for this patch are literally everyone from a divine card standpoint. Biggest loser, I think, you could argue, yes, Goku, Dabura, even though he's buffed, and 18, man. And then Gotenks with the fattest Stray. Like, that is so weird. Like, they touched Gotenks like he was a problem child. But unfortunately, for better or worse, Vegeta and Gohan remain untouched, so they're still going to be meta, and we'll see if Vegito can put a stop to it. Vegito comes tomorrow, and guys, we'll hopefully be live for it, but the start of the season is going to be interesting, to say the least, is what I'll say. But let me know, what are your thoughts in the comment section below. This is these are some patch notes. My name is Citizen, guys. Keep on being awesome. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.